Hello and welcome to this tutorial number 6 of Dictionary Bits. In this tutorial, we are going to talk about words ending with umble. For example, fumble, mumble, and stumble. There are many explanations as to why these words end the same way. And the best theory is the word umble came from German, where the sound umble represents the people who had some sort of learning disability. In other words, the sound umble is used for things that stupid or dumb people might do. By extension, umble sound defines stupid or foolish behavior of human beings in general. Let's see some of these foolish instances and the corresponding words. First is fumble. We look like a fool when we forget our keys and we try to find it awkwardly in our pockets or elsewhere. What we are doing is called fumbling. For example, he fumbled his way to the light switch. By extension, it means to handle a situation nervously or awkwardly. For example, waiting for the interview, he fumbled with his tie. Next is stumble. Again, you look like a fool when you fall or trip over something during a casual walk, and then you try clumsily to regain your balance. When you do this, you stumble. For example, he stumbled over a rock. By extension, it means to have trouble with something. For example, I always stumble over preposition in English language. Next is tumble. You look like an even bigger fool if you tripped over and failed to regain your balance. Now you fall end over end, keep rolling over and over. If this happened to you, you tumbled. For example, he tumbled down the stairs and broke his knee. By extension, it means to drop rapidly. For example, share prices tumbled after a major recession warning by the experts. Next is mumble. We act like a fool when we found ourselves in situations when we are not sure what to say, but still keep on speaking unintelligibly or inaudibly. When you do this, you mumble. For example, please try not to mumble so I can hear you better. As a noun, it means an unclear, inaudible sound. For example, all I could hear was a mumble from the next room. Next are jumble and bumble. Again, we act like fools when we have many things on our hands or mind and we mix and confuse them. If we do this, we jumble things. For example, I tried to study, but in my half-awake state, all of the concepts seem to jumble together. As nouns, both jumble and bumble refer to a state of confusion. Next are grumble and rumble. Again, you act like a fool when you are told to shut up, but you keep on making ill-natured complaints in a low voice and a surly manner. If you are doing this, you are just grumbling or rumbling. For example, he grumbles about the food constantly but has yet to learn to cook. Or, if I don't eat, my stomach will start rumbling. As a noun, it may be used as every loser has a grumble to share. Next is crumble. Again, it's a foolish behavior when instead of eating a bread, we break it into crumbs and scatter all over. This foolish action is termed as crumble. For example, the baby crumbled the bread all over the floor. By extension, it means to fall apart or to disintegrate. For example, the empire crumbled when its ruler's corruption came to light. Let's talk about an exception. The word humble, though it ends with umble, doesn't relate to dumb behavior because it came from Latin humus, meaning poor people attached to the ground. In modern English, it is used for down-to-earth people. To sum up the umble family, always remember that the words containing umble define our stupid or foolish behavior in a situation. So next time you found yourself acting foolishly, look for the suitable word you can use for that action. This is all for this tutorial. Thanks for watching. Hope it was worth of your time. If you like the video, please do subscribe the channel and press the bell sign to get the next video on time. By then, bye bye. See you next week with a new tutorial.